This is why I want
You can't just say nonsense and have it sound like something.
This is why
That's not how it works. That's not how it works, JLP.
It does work that way.
No, it doesn't. Because when the sun shines, that's when the rain's gonna come.
That's right.
Now think about, hold on. I want you to think about that. When the sun shines, slow down. When the sun shines, that's when the rain's gonna come.
Meaning what?
Yes, brother.
But what does that have to do with your life?
It don't matter what it do to your life. When the sun shines, JLP. Y'all know about the rain, don't you?
But what does that have to do with your
Y'all asking me what it got to do with this. I'm asking you what it got to do with that, brother.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Y'all know. Because when the earth starts to quake, you're going to be saying, oh, my boots is starting to shake.
There you go. You sound like an Obama preacher.
So I'm saying nothing.
I told you that you, and I want you to know this.
Here it comes.
And I promise you this is true. I'm not making it up.
Brace for nothing.
Right.
Get ready.
You have never done wrong or good in your whole life.
That's incorrect.
You've never done anything wrong.
That is factually incorrect.
How is that incorrect?
That's when they say you gotta step 2 steps to go up the stairs, but you only gotta go 1 down to go down.
You have never done anything wrong in your whole life.
Thank you for the gibberish nonsense that is
I'm telling you the truth. You said you were the old guy, so you don't owe God anything. And God is not expecting anything from you. Eternal life is free.
Can you translate?
I think what's happening, this might be Calvinism. Do you believe that we have free will and we can make our own choices, or that God predetermines everything?
We don't have our free will.
Then I'm now confused again. Never mind. Sorry for interrupting.
You believe you have free will?
I thought we could attribute
call
this
it
to
the city
something
of
that
angels.
existed before, like Calvinism. But
In my 30
What is
years here,
Calvinism?
you
I
believe
haven't
we
seen
do
a
not have
single
free
one.
will?
My old friend Henry Wilson used to say, people dare to dream here. He liked that about L.A. I'd say, whoa, dreaming will get you killed. Maybe I was right. Nobody knows what happened to Henry all those years ago. But whatever it was, he didn't deserve it. Well, I ain't walking the beat no more. It's all new kids today protecting the fools from... the wise guys, the crooks, from the psychopaths. Henry's oldest son, Nick, of all people, is one of those kids. I hear he's a hell of a cop, but will he live to see the sunset? I don't know. And there are times I just want to tell Nick, give it up, kid, go be a lawyer or a doctor or something, but
Sounds like a
it ain't
Jewish
my place.
Christopher Walken.
Besides, it would be a disservice to his old man. See, there are unanswered questions here, and I know that one day
They got an
someone
impersonator
will
for
get
Christopher
to the
Walken.
truth. What happened to
He
Henry
sounds
was a true
Jewish.
crime. And if there's one man who deserves to
Like a
find
Brooklyn
out the truth,
Christopher Walken.
it's his son, Nicholas Kang Wilson. This is his story.
God, it took forever.
Ah, the prodigal son returns, huh?
Hey, Johnson, since when does LAPD issue weapons to meter maids?
Always quick to pick a fight, eh, Kang?
Hey, Johnson, how about that time a stray bit you in a wiener, huh?
Shut your mouth, you old loser.
Up yours, pal. Don't mind that chooch, Nick. Let me tell you, it's great to have you back.
Whoa, George, you're jumping the gun. I haven't agreed to anything just yet.
You should. It would have made your old man proud. If you were my boy and you didn't take this opportunity, I'd beat the living crap out of you. Then you said, sure, I'll take the opportunity. Or at least cried like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
Easy, old-timer. I just came in to brush up.
Aim for the paper. And kid, maybe think about firing one piece at a time. Saves an arm for the senoritas, you know what I mean?
Nah, double the pleasure, double the fun. If you got enough ammo, that is.
That's what Viagra's for, sonny boy.
There you go.
Not only do I know you don't.
that everything is predetermined. We don't make choices. Essentially, God has willed it to be the way it is. We just sort of it plays out. So in that sense, we have accountable, or rewarded, or for their decisions.
That may be what capitalism may be. I'm telling you that you and no one in this room has ever done anything good or wrong. And that the real you cannot do.
Oh, okay. You do something bad, then it's not you. So the real you is this pure sort of to do that. So to get to you, though, is the problem. So if you are doing
That's not what I'm saying. You have no will.
that makes sense. That makes sense now.
Why does the cursor stop?
Why do you believe that?
Allowed the fall of Adam and Eve. I don't want to cloud up the whole thing, but it's
You brought the law, and
anything,
the law won.
the Catholic belief, Catholic doctrine. I
I
hold.
failed the mission.
Are you Catholic?
I failed shooting practice. Jesus fucking Christ.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, but it's only the Pope's role is only like binding on the people when he makes
security guards at
cathedral
the mall.
statements
She's
or
better than that.
Chief,
things that are binding on
I
the
wonder how you
faithful.
found me.
It's very common.
Hey, George.
Why don't you
Leave
listen
George out
to
of it.
God and not the Pope?
I'm sure you've seen
Again,
them.
I don't want to
5
cloud up and
bombings
eat up
this
too
month.
much time, but
9
basically,
dead.
that
All
there's
mom
plenty
and
of
pop
Catholic
outfits in
apologetics for
Chinatown.
the legitimacy of the papacy, things like that.
You believe you have a
no
free will?
one's talking,
Yes.
no one wants to
And you do
touch it.
too?
It's gotten worse. I
You
need an
believe that?
answer, Nick.
Yeah.
Now.
Will yourself to have perfect peace right now.
Remember?
There's a difference between like
This
choosing,
is EOD,
things and then
Elite
just
Operations Division,
willing yourself
special
to
unit with
like, be
jurisdiction
in a
over
certain
the entire
state.
city.
There's a limitation
The
to our
badge
will.
is
You believe that we
yours.
have
Just say
legs?
the word.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Wrong.
Chief.
We don't.
But let me ask you this.
You
You
believe
can
we
get
have
closer to
legs?
these guys than anyone else.
I know what you mean.
Okay,
I
okay.
give you another
I'm
simple
gonna
task.
do it my
Since you believe we have,
You didn't give me a simple. You didn't
Have it another way.
will yourself to have perfect
Meet me
peace.
at the
That's not a
station
simple
ASAP.
task.
why not?
All right.
Well, if you have a will, why can't
See you later,
will yourself
George.
to have peace? What's the purpose of a will that you can't use? Uh-huh.
You're talking to a peaceful
I
man.
like that.
What?
That thing you did with your mouth.
Uh-huh. Will yourself to have perfect peace?
I did.
I give you another simple task.
I just did that too.
Will yourself to never think again.
I'm doing it.
To stop thinking.
I don't know why PS2 everybody thought we like inversions.
Never learn to spell.
Everything's inverted.
You are casting spells. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that.
I did.
Oh, now I taught you something.
You did.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And
The camera's all inverted. God damn, I can't switch it. Gotta move right to go left and left to go right.
Okay, LA,
waiting.
here I come.
For your free will now.
I did it.
Will yourself to never think again.
I did.
You just told us about episodes ago.
Can't go fast
There was a
enough.
moment there where
You went right into thinking.
I stopped thinking.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Into thinking.
You know that? Yeah, that's
Like GTA.
my internal experience.
It is
is like
unfair, JLP. I think to determine to not trust that you did that. Kind of unfair.
See?
On this, give us a call on 434-22-55726. You can be made
Hey, sometimes I even amaze myself.
$17 per week. Now you can get your copy of Secrets of the Millionaire Mindset for just $19.99
What the fuck is this?
for a limited time only.
Oh, good. Right on time.
What's the one lie about race
Nice digs, Chief.
that
Excuse
does the
me.
most damage?
Sure beats the old precinct.
Nick, meet Rosie Velasco.
Great. I'll have a cup of coffee, black, no sugar.
Nick, Rosie's your new partner.
Well, in that case, make it a bourbon.
Screw you. Chief, I've heard of this loose cannon and there's no way I'm working with him.
Fine by me. You know I work alone.
This is the way it is, Nick. Someone's got to keep an eye on you.
I guess I should have read the fine print, huh?
Oh, grow up. Come on, you two. Go grab a bite of the China Bistro. Get to know each other.
Yeah, whatever. But you drive yourself, you got it?
Suit yourself.
Hey, Nick. Welcome to the EOD. Come on, you two. Go grab a bite of the China Bistro. Get to know each other.
you want to direct movies, man, direct movies. Sounds like a good idea. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, everyone?
Get the fuck out, man. This is my ride now.
What's the root cause?
He stole my car.
How do you reconcile your views with those who blame systematic issues on personal choice?
What's the one line or one thing that people
Just me,
think that does the
car
most
in the
damage
road.
regarding race in America?
I had to steal a car to get a stolen car.
There's someone else to hold you back in life. The real problem with the breakdown in family is black fathers out there. That's the real problem. And I'm a real
Somebody just get that stuff off the street.
been put in charge of raising the family. She can't do it on her own. It's not in her nature. The man is the light of the family. He's the light of the family. When the light is out, the mother and the children fall apart. The woman it's not in her nature to raise kids or be a leader. She's a man. And that's the primary problem.
Why do the black men leave the family?
Maybe there are other reasons, but even if we started so-called civil rights movement, one of the worst things other than abortion was the worst thing that ever happened to the blacks was the civil rights movement. Because prior to that, the families were together, abortion was unheard of, and respect that order. But when the civil rights movement started,
Yo, if you get moving, it ain't broken.
the government, they said you can't have a man in the home. Something like that, right? But you can't have a man in the home. And the man decided to leave or hide when the welfare people came around. And then they put other people in charge of them. Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King.
Yeah, that's right.
The NAACP, they became the leader of black people. And it's just been downhill ever since. They stopped thinking for themselves.
Would you, if you could go back in time and stopped Martin Luther King Jr. from spreading his message, would you have done so?
I would try, but I'm
They said I would try.
my parents and grandparents don't get involved in that Martin Luther King mess. That man is just trying to control y'all.
Your parents said that?
Yeah. And older people used to tell their children and others not to get involved because they knew that those people were just trying to control the blacks for personal gain. So they tried to stop him then, and they weren't able to stop him. He had the media, had a lot of white people from up north, and all that kind of stuff. So he wasn't able to be stopped. So the blacks were deceived by their own people, so-called own people. They used to think for themselves. Then they had someone else telling them how to vote, what to do, and all that mess.
Question for JLP. What do you think about the people that say that you're a white man wearing a realistic black man disguise, like a realistic black man mask? And you're really just a white guy. What do you say to the people who say that?
That I am white on the inside and black on the inside.
Yeah, how many punches this guy need?
Trying to kill 34-year-old
Down.
Rainy today in downtown LA is accused of killing Miguel King in 2021. His body was found in the Angeles National Forest. And Robert Gutierrez in 2023. His body was never found. Howell is also facing 1 count of attempted murder, 2 counts of carjacking, assault with a deadly weapon, and burglary. He was arrested last Thursday and been behind bars ever since.
Seeing a
Give me your car,
black
your keys,
person
and get your
realistic
ass
white
out.
man
Nice wheel.
would be so frightening. Because you know he's going to murder someone. That's the only explanation. They should start doing that on TikTok. It's like getting killed by the State Park Marshal. Looks very innocent. Like he's stopping on the streets trying to kill you. Jesse, how do you want to be remembered?
I don't. I never do.
Come on, man.
Really, I don't. Honestly, I don't. And I know that I understand the question. I know that people ask and answer that question all the time. I know you want to answer, but I don't think about that.
That's a freeway right here.
When I give you this response,
reckless driver sighted in your area. Suspect appears to be joyriding in a stolen car. Please respond. Over.
Because you don't need it. So what? What do you mean? You're white. So what? You have everything. You have a lot of money. If I did, I want to say.
Can you tell me privately how much you have?
I'll tell you privately.
Can you tell us after you tell me without lying about it?
What I do,
And not intentionally give me some?
no, I would lie about it. I would never tell you how much.
Why do you say that?
Right. You know why.
Okay, you tell us that we broke.
That's right. And I wouldn't tell you because you don't want to borrow something.
Go to Santa Ana.
I mean, you're not broke because the white man is awesome.
I know you're not broke. You on TV. Take my privilege. Take some of that money.
That's right.
Give me all the money.
Oh, now I'm on the 10. You can't go to Santa Ana. That's
Attention all
funny.
units. A high-speed assistance requested. The suspect is a high-profile speeding offender known as the Bandit, never been apprehended. Somebody get the speed freak once and for all. Requesting assistance.
I said, you know what, I do wish you well, but I made the mistake of saying, if I can ever be of any help, let me know.
You told them your net worth?
And I knew the moment I said to them, if I could be of any help, let me know, I said to myself, I just made the biggest mistake of my life. Because I knew they would come back.
Why is the sun glare on the thing? That's so ridiculous.
A couple times. And I said, no, I'm not giving you money. I knew you'd come back and ask me for money.
You did it dirty.
No, I did it right.
You did something wrong.
No, you did it right.
You did something wrong.
You're right, I did wrong. Something wrong by saying, if I could be able to help, let me know.
Well, no, you can't actually do anything right or wrong.
It's true.
15th Street.
I did that wrong.
Crime alert, all units. Assistance requested for 207, a standoff officer. Suspect is armed and holding a hostage. Please respond. Over.
15th Street in San Pedro. This is where some warehouse parties are.
You ever want to talk to guys? Please call us. Hotline.
True crime is a classic.
Lift your voice and dance. Give him all the glory.
I like how this whole map is just exactly like how LA is. Laid out exactly like how the downtown map is in LA in real life.
Chinese.
There's a one-way street too, that's funny.
Units in area come in. An ambulance carrying blood supplies has been stolen from hospital grounds. The suspect is a man known as the Southside Man. An ambulance is arrested. Please respond. Over.
Oh no, I jumped out of the car. Fuck.
What's that from? It's VeggieTales. Season 2.
Hold it, citizen. Need your wheels. The city of LA appreciates your cooperation.
Yeah, I like beer.
Got there. And that was a complete obliteration, as it turns out, which is what I said initially. Then some questioned it, and they said, you know, Trump was right. So,
well, it was obvious that they all got their shit blown up because they didn't do anything after that. That was the end of the war. Everybody forgets this, but like, bomb those nuclear sites, Iran stopped fucking around. That was it.
been right about everything. We don't want to see what's happening in Iran happen.
The 30-minute war.
You want to have protests, that's one thing. But they start killing thousands of people, and now you're telling me about hanging. We'll see how that works out.
Great. Yeah, I'm glad. Okay, there it is. They've done this like 2 weeks ago.
I'm a bad cop.
A little bit late. Oh yeah, hey, by the way.
They need to remake a true crime game.
If you notice everything's on fire and people are getting killed, yeah, it would be a good time for you to leave.
Quote, leave Iran. We have a plan for departing Iran that does not rely on the U.S. government help. This follows President Trump's warning to the Islamic Republic, and reports reveal hundreds of civilians have been killed during anti-protests. The White House also revealing the private messages Iran is sending back to the United States.
What the Iranian regime is saying publicly is quite different from the messages
Master.
in the United States and the Trump administration privately. President Trump, as for him, he has always expressed that diplomacy is the first option. Always has been, always will be. However, he is unafraid to use the lethal force and might of the United States military if and when he deems that necessary. And nobody knows that better than the Iranian regime.
Fox News contributor and former CIA station chief Dan Hoffman joins me now.
Open
Dan,
up
good morning to you.
before I
There's
shoot
this
you.
near communications blackout inside Iran right now to try and make it difficult for protesters to organize. It's hard to say. Saying that there are many Iranians who are still dedicated and committed to this cause despite the ongoing violence against them. Where do you think these protests stand right now? And could this moment actually lead to significant change?
Nick Kang, live from the crime scene.
I do. It's been over
Yeah, I think
for a
the
week.
Iranian regime is under more threat right now domestically than they ever have been before. I think that's reflected in the outreach on the part of the
It's amazing the number of non-Iranians that think they know what's better for Iran and support a psychotic government that's trying to hold a country that's been fed up with leadership. The reason why there's so much support for Iran, the Iran government,
Probably still have
This
your
episode
communion
brought to you
ring
by
hung up
Devil
in
May
your
Cry
closet.
5.
You don't know
and
me.
over the
I used to run with...
You, sure you want to fight? Okay, I guess you do.
top action-filled game rated M for mature. Now available on Xbox One.
Yeah! Jumping monkey!
Nice.
Can you dig it? Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic Guy. Remember it so you don't have to. And welcome to the final installment of X-Month. Well, with X-Men The Last Stand leaving the bad taste of Animanium dick in most people's mouths, it only made sense to cut out the middle X-Man, so to speak, and focus on the one that
You're out of control. I don't
even
need this
before
shit.
the movies, Wolverine had always proven to be X-Men's most popular character, even spawning his own successful comic series. So it was decided a new movie series called X-Men Origins was to begin, each film going into the backstory of a different mutant. There was actually talks for a while of Ian McKellen doing an X-Men Origins Magneto movie, but everyone wanted to see how their most popular
forgot your
character,
fortune cookie.
Wolverine,
I
fared
know
with his
what
own
it
film.
says.
Well, let me tell you, this is what they do with their most popular characters. I hate to see what they do with the shifting body parts of their unpopular
Rosie, let me see where you...
Yeah, I remember playing this game back in the day too.
But one thing they can agree on is X-Men Origins Wolverine sucks. Fans agree it's the worst of the movies, and we're here to analyze how this middle claw of a flick happened. Let's wrap up X-Month the right way. Well, a way. This is X-Men Origins Wolverine. It opens up in 1845. Well, my knowledge of Wolverine only goes back to 1974, so I guess I just have to judge it less as an adaptation and more as a shitty movie. We see a young Logan as we discover his original name is Jimmy. So wait, Jimmy? God, I so wish they retitled this now. As his house is broken into when a stranger apparently killed his father. Plays a young Wolverine pretty well, but you have to watch out when the person in charge directs you poorly in the shot.
Attention all units.
Yep, that's the one. This kid should have a therapy session.
Now, let's just see where you're
All the scary, hilarious
duct tape will fix that time.
Or Saving Private Ryan Reynolds grew up fast into Hugh Jackman and just kind of stayed that age for the next 100 years until these two movies and then suddenly white hair. And Sabretooth grew up into Liev Schreiber.
Oh man, not again.
In all seriousness, the credits are probably the best part of the movie. Which saying that out loud makes me realize how much trouble we're in. They're captured though and approached by William Stryker, played this time by Danny Houston.
Their sentence was carried out by a fire squad of troops who arrived.
Who offers them the chance of a lifetime. Calling it a gas is at the world on fire. Of course agree. Damn. I'd ask how you did things so wrong, yet so right at the same time.
It's funny, Wade. It's probably not as intimidating as having a gun or fingernails on the back, lady.
To the film's credit, it is mostly cast role. Schreiber's a decent Sabretooth. We know Ryan Reynolds will be a good Deadpool. And maybe Wolverine listens to Black Eyed Peas.
No more, this.
Dropped off in Nigeria, where they tried to keep a low profile, walking like the poster for every Expendables movie. Cool, his mutant power is to Bugs Bunny people to death. The enemy stops them in the elevator, though. Reveals his mutant power is using gunfire.
There have been 17 reported murders so far in this latest outbreak of monstrous killings. It would appear to be the work of a single, highly psychotic perpetrator. The name of the latest victim was just released. A Professor Werner von Croy. A female, described as Caucasian, brunette, and wearing a ponytail, was seen leaving the most recent crime scene. Officers are advised to use extreme caution when apprehending the suspect. At present, nothing appears to link any of the individuals involved. There are no known survivors of these attacks so far.
Said your prince was in trouble. We're here to transfer funds.
That is nothing. A souvenir.
Looks like they're after a rock that the crime lord said was from a small village and thought it was just a useless souvenir. In hindsight, they could have just asked him for the damn thing instead of waiting.
Help me, lad. I need you to get something for me.
Go on.
I'm tracking 5 Obscura paintings for a client called Eckhart, but he's a psychopath.
Why should I care?
Because I'm being stalked. People are dying out there.
Handle it, Werner.
Lara, please. Look, go and see this woman, Carvier. She can help.
I'm going. Eat it, Werner. You walked away and left me.
Get out!
Crazy.
He says that it's sacred.
Did he break his neck or adjust it?
No, thank you. Can you crack my back next?
This looks like a safe area.
Hey, you know,
But I need to find a way out.
That's how Sabretooth got his bloodlust.
To move around,
It is cold.
use the left
But
analog
we never
stick.
goddamn see how
Push
these
forward
two
gently to walk, and all the way forward to run.
Or how did that impact them as
That
characters?
bin looks
How did it
climbable.
change them? What were they like before? What were they like? The idea of the story, especially a prequel, is to see how their actions and environments shape who they are. But who they are in the first 10 minutes is pretty much exactly who they are by the last 10 minutes. The biggest change is from a little boy to a grown man, and that only lasts a minute. Stuff happens to them all throughout the movie, but we never see how it alters them in any way. This Wolverine is the exact same as this Wolverine. He just doesn't have metal claws. And he's called Jimmy.
Jimmy! Can't just let you walk away.
Take this for example. Jimmy leads the team, and we cut to him years later in the mountains with the Who the hell is she? I mean, her name is Kayla, but who the hell is she? We don't see how they met, how they know each other, what she's like. We just know they're suddenly together, and they smile so lovingly at each other that she's clearly dead.
No.
To grab the balcony, walk to the edge of the bin, and press.
Performance, but even he doesn't seem as into it as usual. Look at his face here as he's being given the origin story of his name. He doesn't look like he's letting it sink in enough that it'll one day become his identity. He looks more like he's going through his grocery list in his head.
This gap looks easy. Now press the jumper.
He's not even hiding his accent half the time.
So you're gonna take me to this island?
You got those powers over me?
Man, given it, you tell me what victory. I'm just gonna last nicely.
My last go by.
He sounds like an angry and constipated Rocco.
Where I can kill Creed, Stryker, and pretty much everyone you hate.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
But Jimmy's brother finds like he'd remember her name if I said it and pours fake blood all over her. I originally meant this as a joke, but as we find out later, that is what actually happens. If I can tell from a distance that's not real, how can this dumbass with heightened senses not pick that up? Even the supposed big emotional moment seems half-assed, as the music and his screaming seems randomly cut short.
God damn it, I can't play this game.
This whole film feels like it was written by a Google program.
Protagonist befriends love interest for 5 minutes of screen time. Old friend betrays protagonist at exactly 30-minute mark. Protagonist screams for 5.1
To climb the ladder,
They should
stand.
hear you crying. Why aren't you crying?
Around here, are you?
To get off,
My name's
push
Steve.
left on the
I
left
chose it
analog
based on a
stick.
story where a spirit came down to Earth, and you know what? I chose it because it's cool. Why can't that be a thing?
Guys, whatever this is, take it outside.
Now, Skeeter, they ain't hurting nobody. Jimmy finds Sabretooth, and they have an amazingly bad action sequence that you can barely
wow, I
make
died.
out because it's shot and edited, I think, by an actual Wolverine. Yeah, they say a firing squad tickles, but a log, that's what takes the mighty Wolverine out of action. He wakes up in a hospital where Stryker approaches him just in time to do his Pacino.
6 years I've been here. No one knew me, and then you show up, and the next day she's dead.
Where my children come to play with their toys. Stryker offers Jimmy a procedure to make him indestructible, despite him already being indestructible, by giving him an animated.
This looks like a safe.
So
To move
glad we
around.
haven't seen this
That bit.
yet. Jackson's acted this being experimented shtick so much, he's literally playing it in his sleep.
To climb the bin, stand next to it. To grab the balcony, walk to...
We just can't resuscitate this movie. He wakes up, though, hearing that they want to erase his memory, and he goes after it. But first,
Nice little glimpse of me bottom in the light.
do directors think if they just emphasize an X, that makes a good
This
X
gap.
movie?
Now press the jump. To climb...
Of course, it wouldn't be a comic book origin story without the freaking nicest silver-haired angels that offer parental advice to our main character. Well, they're kind
To
of
get
hard
off,
to characterize as
push left on the left.
insanity if you would give shelter to a naked man breathing heavily in your barn. Yeah, it's usually bigger than that.
Just had a rough night.
Well, I see no friend.
Maybe I can climb through that window. Walk up to the window.
So Jimmy, despite using them earlier, apparently forgot he had claws.
I'll
as he
have a
was
look around
incredibly
whilst I'm
surprised
here.
when they pop out of his knuckles.
It...
After he picked them up from Toontown. What is up with those effects? It looks like someone ripped off the fangs from the tiger in Ice Age and glued them onto his hand. The first film had half the budget of this one, and they made them look okay. This flick, I keep expecting cartoon faces to pop on them like,
Hi, Jimmy! Where are your claws?
well, logically, I should throw your crazy ass out, but we're Canadian. We have a stereotype to keep up. Mostly. The old man gives Jimmy his son's jacket. Thank God, also happens to be a muscle-bound beefcake. As the missus brings in some refreshments for them.
I brought you some.
Oh dear, I'll have to make more.
Weapon X is in the bar.
Glad to know we elevated from Blue Sky Animation to DreamWorks Animation in the same film.
Let's see if we can survive that.
Sir, he survived exactly that. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I've enjoyed a few minutes with the old couple. That's probably why they got rid of it so fast. The chase scene that on paper sounds pretty cool, with a chopper, motorcycle, and jeep flying around and blowing shit up. But once again, it's shot and edited like a monkey, shaking you by the shoulders, going, ah! It's legitimately sad when the trailer holds longer on a shot than the actual movie does.
The jump to that canopy looks challenging, but I think I can make it. Walk to the edge and stop.
Gas leading to a giant explosion and walking away without looking in 2009.
Now push forward and jump together.
It was embarrassingly cliche.
This game is freaking
Devil May Cry 5
annoying.
is the most amazing game ever. You can do anything with it. Chop vegetables, clean the bathroom, get in fights with it. Sometimes it fights back, but mostly you just play it. Playing it is the best thing to do with it, because it's a game. You know why this series is awesome. It's the 5th one, for crying out loud. If you ever need to just slice and dice some demons while looking hella nice, this is the game for you. It features 3 demon hunters, each with a unique playstyle. You can play as Dante, Nero, or the mysterious new protagonist V. With all 3 characters bringing equal amounts of swagger and skill, you can fight off demon hoarders with as much smokin' sexy style as you can imagine. Because imagining devils crying is sexy. You don't need to take my word for it, but do, because it's me. But even if you didn't, here's some other people that say things. Bleeding Cool calls it an elegant symphony of obliteration. That's amazing. Dual Shockers calls it one hell of a good time. Equally amazing. My cat says meow. Amazing. And Game Rant calls Devil May Cry the perfect action game. That's so amazing, I'm just gonna say the word amazing again, but in a slightly higher pitch.
Amazing.
So come on and kick some demon ass with Devil May Cry 5, and remember, games play best on Xbox One. To get Devil May Cry 5, do not call this number, but instead go to a video game store or purchase it online. Go now. Go now. Finish this video actually, because you know I'm in it, but you know, go now afterwards, after you watch the video. Just do it right now. What are you waiting for? Just go. Go. What's wrong with you? It's an amazing game. Everyone knows it's an amazing game. Just do it. Do it. What are you, sick? Are you sick? This game can cure you. It's medicine. Devil May Cry 5 is medicine. I'm legally required to tell you that Devil May Cry 5 is not medicine, but it makes you feel so good that it's like medicine. What are you gonna do anyway? You're sick. You might as well play video games. What's wrong with you? Go get it. What's your problem?
What you need?
Go!
The cops are chasing someone. Can't you do something?
So after summing up how people are liking this movie.
I'd better put a stop to that getaway car before someone gets hurt.
Rides to Vegas, where I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I'd rather just see him gamble than carry out whatever mission he wants.
Pat, you're in.
Back in the car! So, you remember in X-Men a character called the Blob? One of the more famous foes of mutant power was an indestructibly obese body.
Your insurance is
He's just a
paid
dude
up.
who put on a lot of weight. Still a mutant, but his powers have absolutely nothing to do with his size. He just let himself go. It's like saying Superman is still an alien, but he doesn't have superhuman strength. He's just
I'll take you out.
pumping iron a lot. Please stop! Blob had bitch bits.
You ain't
nothing! Playing an overweight character.
Now we turned it up a notch.
She picks him up to get information on where Sabretooth and Stryker are, and it looks like the two of them are out hunting another mutant. Oh, young Peter Bogdanovich. Somebody help!
Come on, Spider! I'll squash you!
Just remember when we meet up years later and like, Wanda, we never talk. You're never talking this. Blob says Jimmy can find another mutant who escapes Stryker's experiments, named Somebody help! Sawyer from Lost, but he gives us the only cool shot in the movie, so I have no choice.
2 years I rode.
Good job, Spidey.
That's kind of funny, too.
Go! Go!
Still not as funny as what he calls it. Oh, you literally just love day. Get up there so fast. And I don't know aeronautics, but
About a
I'm pretty
career
sure you can't helicopter down with a cane the same way Dixie Kong does with her hair. You're Gambit! You and Dixie Kong should
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Sabretooth escapes, so Jimmy and Gambit stay for honestly no reason to fight.
Hey, it's Ryman here. You guys are such a
This is a cartoon. All that's missing is a Tom and Jerry scene when he falls.
Look out!
Gambit finally agrees to help Jimmy get Stryker,
Thank you,
as Stryker
Spider-Man.
puts the finishing touches
No
on his
problem.
latest mutant experiment.
And he will respond to my commands.
We're gonna make Momo a reality. Urban legend my ass! Jimmy finally catches up with Stryker, and you gotta love how our lead is so unimpressive, he's not even worth a head turn.
I've learned that nothing motivates a man in your family like...
Come on, Spidey!
But, gasp!
Anything
What's
I
her
can
face
help
is still
with?
alive! Wow, that's so
Spidey,
underwhelming
you
and
have
not
to
worth
help me.
shitting a kid
They
that
are-
even Jimmy
oh,
doesn't
no,
know how to
they're
react
here.
to it. He just kind of awkwardly kneels and lets out a reverse quack.
We're turning the tables on you, Spider-Man. Oh no.
But she
Don't throw me in the fire, Pat.
her sister hostage, and her mutant powers, she can touch people and influence them to think whatever she likes. Now, on top of asking why the hell she doesn't just use that power to have Stryker hand her sister over, I mean, crying from a storytelling standpoint, how cool it would have been if she holds his hand, and from that point on, we have to rewatch the scene and ask if it's real love or just her mutant powers. Then a brilliant dramatic setup here. But because that would mean making a connection with the characters instead of just doing things. Gotta do this thing, gotta do this thing, gotta do this thing. We're developed now. Jimmy tells her exactly what he told Fox after seeing this movie.
Fool got played.
So obviously it's time to fight those who wronged him, or he walks away. Wolverine! You know, this is all so amazingly underwhelming, you gotta wonder what Stryker was talking about at the end of X2. Remember when he was bringing up his past?
You're an animal then. You're an animal now. If you really knew about your past, what kind of person you were, the work we did together.
Over
You
here!
stole a rock, gave you some Tiny Toon claws, and this lady you barely know didn't die. We were animals.
Spider-Man! Some thugs are shooting
I
at the
guess
police!
Sabretooth reveals why he's suddenly been
Come out with your hands up.
Never survived
Shooting?
the operation.
I'll deal with it.
Walking here!
So, 100 years of knowing this guy, you only betray him because you just wanted to
It's a bad idea.
something the guy says wouldn't work anyway?
I lost my
Here's
lottery.
a more complex rivalry than that. Returns and helps free all the mutant cameo. Yeah, let's get this over with. The mutant that was being worked on earlier was dead.
Wait, is that you?
By God, it's like the comic leaked onto the screen.
Stryker found
figured out how to shut you up.
But brilliant trolling can't keep one silent for long.
It's Spider-Man!
Hey, I'm just keeping it canon. Sadly, that's not what happens in this film, though. Oh my god, can you imagine every copy of this movie they made afterwards? They put that part in, and that's where it ends. They roll the credits and everything. Oh my god, Ryan Reynolds, get on that! As Deadpool uses all the mutant powers surgically given to him, but, it hurts. As Sabretooth, right the hell out of nowhere, decides he likes Jimmy again, and they decide to fight him.
Oh man, Spider-Man! Move! Uh-oh, trouble!
You have to type in your commands like a 1980s RPG.
Is that all you got?
Great Spaceballs logic working here.
I'm breaking up this
It's a competition of which sucky effect can destroy the other. Toy Story claws or Invader Zim laser beams. Only the crappiest shall survive! They end up defeating him, but as Jimmy says, this isn't over.
This doesn't change anything between
We're brothers. And brothers look out for each other.
Unless your memory's erased and I go working for a magnet man, you know how it goes. Who gives a dick is dying, though, and Jimmy goes to say goodbye.
I love you. I'm so cold.
Really? You don't look it. You don't even seem annoyed to be dying. You can say things all you want, movie, but unless you commit to it. Stryker shoots 2 adamantium bullets into his head, and yep, that's twice they try to fake you out that he might die. Ooh, and here's another nail biter. Spider-Man might not be back in Endgame. See Far From Home.
I should make you pull the trigger, but that would make us no better than you. Walk until your feet bleed.
Well, that'll result in tons of people dying, but why start making sense now?
Well, hi there, Mr. Clean. Mighty glad to know you.
You're safe
Who are you? Huh, must have missed those on the x-ray. Also weird that Jimmy never told Xavier exactly what he did remember. Yeah, I woke up around a destroyed power plant on this exact date.
Oh yes, I was totally there.
Hey, yo,
Starting
Spider-Man.
point, I'm sure we can piece together where you came from. Oh, guess it doesn't matter.
It was a shame that Gambit guy didn't get much screen time, but I'm sure he'll get another starring role in a big money maker. And that was X-Men Origins Jimmy. I mean Wolverine. Jimmy. Yeah, because this definitely was not Wolverine. Wolverine is one of the coolest characters in comic book history, but none of that would be reflected if you went off of this movie alone. It doesn't add up to the continuity of the films, it doesn't please any comic fans. It's way too boring and cliched to entertain newcomers, it's just a disaster. X-Men has had a shaky history in both comics and film, but when it comes to the absolute worst X-Men flick there is, you need look no further than X-Men Origins Jimmy. And that was X Month. I hope everybody had a good time and—
I'm ready!
Hyper? What are you doing here?
Well, I was in the animated intro, so I just assumed I'd be flying around as Rogue.
Oh, yeah, that was more of a style thing.
Wait, so I'm not gonna be an X-Men?
Well, aren't we all X-Men in our hearts?
No.
We are now. Congratulations! I'll make it up to you later. Just get out of here!
Ah!
Yikes! So I hope you enjoyed X Month and—
I'm ready.
Oh, for God's sake.
I take offense at that.
I'm not having us as the X-Men!
Why'd you have us in the intro?
I just told the animator to draw something cool!
Yeah, that
What a
was
cheat!
I can't!
Why don't you win? Look out! Let's deal with the web slinger first!
You're going to hurt someone.
I'm not doing that! And besides, you didn't hear me anywhere else! Sure I did!
This is the part where you fall down.
Create the nostalgia critic. Sure I did. Look, when I'm at one, let me bury my
Try not to run into my fist with your face.
Yikes! It was your
Oh my God! Just go away before other people spontaneously appear in my corner.
You false advertising! Yeah, none of us were an X-Month.
Okay, I'm
Come
sorry. I'll make it up
on!
to you all
Some
somehow.
of us got places to be.
The movie starring a person you never wanted to talk about again.
Stop right there. I know how this works. You bring up a movie or person I don't want to talk about, and once I talk about them, their picture pops up and I'm stuck reviewing it. Well, I'm not falling for it this time, so get out!
Well, I think she was just talking about...
Out! Everybody out! Out! Oh, it's like Christmas with the Hitlers! Lousiest cameo I've ever... There, now I'm not bound to anything. I'm the nostalgia critic, I remember, so you don't have to. Damn it! Perfect! No other take either. Hello, Doug Walker here, and the Hunger Project is this week's charity shoutout. This organization envisions a world where every woman, man, and child leads a healthy, fulfilling life of self-reliance and dignity. Their mission is to end hunger and poverty. This episode brought to you by Audible. The most inspiring minds, the most compelling stories, the best place to listen.
Help! I'm being robbed!
Previously on X Month.
Get that
Don't
back!
sell. Lord Commander Mormont has requested you.
This costs me